That was Spud chewing on a chip.
Mom, odd or even? Odd. Okay. We'll start out that way.
That's fine.
No! Okay.
How's that stuff?
Just gonna have some.
You have to have it in a cup. You can't take it from the tub.
Oh, yeah.
Spud, you must serve him. Kira start off with you.
Zip!
Alright.
And life just got weird.
Just now?
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
What have you been?
Guys are... Wait, no, you guys were proudly off and bouncing off to the Haglands because you guys drafted in that one dude.
Yeah, we've got another...
Mr. Mick, I fell down the front of the cliff, got my dick stuck inside of a hole, and is now chalk. Congratulations!
Yeah, I kind of thought we just left him behind because we were like, oh shit, we might have maybe murdered his cock.
Yep. You guys weren't going to move him because you kind of ran the risk of ripping off limbs and whatnot. But he is a troll, but there is that whole ripping off limbs thing. But he is a troll, but...
Would be
We have
easier
those
just to leave
ripping
him.
off limbs thing. It becomes a hassle.
It's like, I love you, I have my penis.
Complain.
Look at my cock. My cock is amazing. Give it up.
Cutest darn chicken you ever done seen. Starting off with Pyramid.
Alright, so we're headed to the Haglands.
You're in the wagon.
Let's get jumping right then.
Son, that'll
It's a covered
go
wagon.
The mic and get picked up.
Oh, I'll stop.
I am going to occupy my time in this, figuring out if I stick my finger outside of the wagon, does my finger turn to stone?
Is it daytime?
What's midnight instinct?
Yes.
So just the finger.
Just the finger. You now have a finger made of chalk.
Back in.
Right.
We can write dirty words on the bottom of the trailer.
Exactly.
So if you break off
Or-
the finger and pull it back, is it still chalk or does it turn into a severed finger? I think we accomplished this last time, but I completely forgot.
It turns back into gore. We
Turns
established
back
that.
into gore. Reestablished.
Alright.
That's how they get all the blood on the walls.
So if he's in a cave bleeding to death, we can drag him out into the sunshine and it'll cauterize?
He's already in the sunshine.
No, I mean
No.
for later.
If I was
Yeah.
dying and they brought me into the sunshine, it would cauterize because I'd go to stone.
Yeah.
Will you regenerate anyways?
Well, I do regenerate, but that would give me time.
Yes.
Okay.
Something
What
to keep in mind
exactly-
if we have this wounded cave sunshine situation going on.
What exactly is our goal for this?
Well, we're looking for the weapons.
Alright.
We're looking for a party.
Headed somewhere
Oh, yes.
specific, though.
We have information that there's the party that was chosen before us is somehow stuck in their quest here before us. So either they need reclaiming or rescue. I mean, they could all be dead, in which case we just brush up the crumbs and bring them home in a bottle.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
As I would hope someone would do for us should we fail.
Because I had forgotten about the other party.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Is our main goal right now to find the other party, or are we going to try to find the item?
Well,
How do we want to divert this?
I'll say the party first because we don't really have any.
we don't have any well-defined idea of what this object may be or may even look like.
Yeah.
But do we have any idea what the party was?
Dead, possibly.
Seeing as technically neither of these parties exist.
I think maybe we should just bumble right on in until we find a crew of equal opposing sides that look like they're bumbling fools as well, and we'll say, hey!
The only hints we have are this page, which tells us to go in this direction.
You're a woman.
Are we going to say, are we going to make up our own little code phrase? Talk to people, it's a long way to Death Island? Really?
Maybe.
That sounds like a reasonable plan. Where did you come up with it?
Big secret handshake.
Yellow Hydra.
If X,
Where did I come up with it?
The meta is strong with you.
It is.
The meta is strong with you.
No.
That needs to be a goddamn t-shirt. Let's be serious.
The meta is
we've
strong.
come up with so many good T-shirts this week. It's amazing.
Right.
No. The last episode of Star Wars Rebels, the key phrase to find their informant was "It's a long way to Alderaan." It was stupid, but
Smart thing when rebellion should have.
Getting back to game.
all right. So who exactly is in charge of this cart? Is it you?
No, he's pulling.
This isn't
She's
my
pulling
cart.
the cart.
I'm in flesh.
She's pulling the cart.
She's pulling the cart.
She is pulling the cart.
All right then.
Tits give you momentum, doesn't it? And a lousy backache.
I heard they've got 3 of them.
Oh, that's
3
extra rate.
backaches?
Tits.
I don't
That's
know.
extra rate. You're gonna get scoliosis.
But
Yes.
think of it. It was like a tripod, 2 in the front and 1 in the back. Yeah, even out.
That's why all the miniatures that I have of the giants always are all the pics are bending over because they're too damn top heavy.
Look,
My boobs!
Well, if you leave your lead figures on the shelf in the sunshine, they will eventually kind of start to.
They're not lead, they're plastic.
Oh well, you got the plastic ones, you're out of luck.
Well, then you got
Kira, your turns, bro.
the plastic with acrylic fake then.
Yeah, they're totally.
I'm
fake.
gonna hold my actions at this point.
Okay.
I'm using the internet to look up the hag's name.
Okay.
Do I find any?
Search results are 0.
Damn, this is weird. Usually there's at least like 100 pages of retard filler. This is actually suspicious.
300 pages of why we don't have the name. That's,
Yeah.
that's annoying.
There has to be something, but 0 results?
0 results.
300 pages.
Oh, there must be a
filler.
spell. If there's results, then they're not going to be forthcoming. For absolutely 0 results, you're right. There's got to be some kind of keys or moratorium on it. There's got to be
Did I
something.
misspell anything?
Hag, H-A-G, no, so
Misspell.
far, so far.
Yeah, looks pretty good. It has. Did you mean
What
names for hag offspring?
Damn it. This is definitely weird. Alright.
Are you sure you didn't want to look up hagfish? You know, they produce a lot of
It's
mucus.
giving you wonderful alternatives.
Hagatha.
Hmm.
Hagrid.
That's a cool name.
Her name is Helga.
She's a hag.
Alright. I'll try it a different way. So first I search what is the hag's name. I'll search next. Does anyone know the hag's name?
Elvis.
Possibly Coyote.
I thought so.
Elvis.
Does Coyote have an email address? I don't want to use the golden stick to summon him again.
He's in the marble.
Well, I mean,
No, he does not have an email address, but he does have an industrial facility, in the future that mass produces containment things.
like a marble.
No, like cryogenic chambers
Oh,
and toys for Disney.
so is Coyote just in the marble, or do I have to summon him?
You'd have to go and do the full Monty summoning.
Oh. Okay, this is this is something I actually wanted to look up
Okay.
previously. I specifically searched top 10 ways to summon Coyote without the use of gold.
Wow.
Nothing.
Are you looking for top 10 ways to find Coyote with gold?
I thought so.
Platinum.
Heck.
Oh,
I'll click.
beating him in a Pokemon game. fucking back
With
in.
Bliss challenging an old man at chess at the crossroads somewhere in Louisiana.
Whoa.
That's some pretty dank shit right there.
Something about like a golden fiddle in Georgia.
Yes, there's something about golden fiddles in Georgia. There's something about golden bells and angels getting their wings taken off.
I think I
Every
know
time
this.
Coyote is given a bell, an angel loses his wings or something. It's very sordid.
Elefray wouldn't know the hag's name, really.
Putting a gold coin underneath your pillow before you go to bed
Really?
and catching him in the act
In the act.
of stealing the coin.
Scandalous.
Oh my!
Artie wants to try that.
Threatening to break open a piggy bank.
I'm thinking if you sent him a letter saying that you're a Prince of Arabia and that if you could have a backing and they could make access to a secret bank account, you could ship millions from your country to his account to avoid the war-torn strife in your own country. Coyote should fall for that.
I think he was sending you the same exact email.
I
but
think
with
he
a
is the
different-
Prince of Nigeria.
Right.
Coyote! I have a question. I have gold.
I kind of think Coyote runs the 700 Club.
I have money. I have a lot of money.
Well, there is a few silver foxes in the 700 Club, but I don't know if that relates.
You feel a head just like,
His human form.
Put on
is
your
the
shoulder.
old man.
Hi,
I
Coyote.
hear you got some gold for me.
I
You,
do.
you have a very cold snout in your ear.
A cold one?
Yeah, he's a dog after all. I hear you got some gold.
Uh,
That you're just lying around.
how much is a fair amount to give Coyote? Because I wanted to give him like 50, but then it's like, wait,
Now here's the question:
is that insulting?
how
or
much
that
is your
not?
god worth to you?
My god. I'll give him 100 gold, just for being here. I have a question.
Mm-hmm. I've got answers.
Do you know the hag's real name?
Yes, I do.
May I know it? I would like to try something.
This could
I'm never gonna be able to
potentially
get
be,
it, so-
detrimental.
Can you fart and tap dance?
How is this detrimental?
The world could possibly explode
If anyone knew her real name?
if it's spoken out loud.
What if I said it backwards?
And Mr. Mixed Pickleick shows up, and Superman soon follows.
Take 5.
Yes!
You could quite possibly get time to start going backwards, but then you'd have to be conscious while experiencing it.
I would pass
Think
on-
about Groundhog Day, but just fucking backwards. Have you ever imagined that?
So I start off at the end of the day and go to the beginning?
Yep. And you can't stop it.
Very well. My plan seems like it won't work.
We've tried this once.
Saying her name backwards? Because when all else fails, say their name backwards. It usually kills them.
We went through 5 galaxies this way.
Damn.
And IHOP.
Time stop or no?
Nope. It's just Coyote just kind of chilling out in the back. As a dog, in dog form with his nose inside of his ear. So from out of nowhere, this fucking dog appears.
Ugh. Did you have your back there?
I
Everyone
think
just
the
sees
weight
the
of
dog.
Coyote would be negligible too.
Coyote's negligible in weight.
Are pets insulting?
No.
A
But
pet
they
is
can be
smell.
sarcastic.
He's alright with this. He kind of flops into your lap and just kind of this whole I'm a dog thing.
You are senile, so would you care?
No, I'm not senile
Not anymore.
You can still act like it.
Definitely.
We tried that. We tried that a few times.
He was fixed.
Her name starts with a T. And ends in Ann.
And
Yep. She was banished from her universe for killing
I
this
got to
entire
one of these days.
generation.
I'm just going to go through a list of T and N's.
so we are speaking of the hag.
Yep. They kicked her out.
Well,
How did they manage it?
She wasn't-
It's complicated. You ever like have one of those days where you just come home from work and there's a baby on the doorstep with a note attached to it, and the baby's on fire? That's kind of what happened with that.
I hate Mondays.
Take 5.
You know, regular age-old occurrence. Oh, there's a baby on the staff. It's on fire.
What's she gonna do? And well, she came with a bit of a disclaimer, and nobody really decided that reading wasn't invented before that. So, you do what you can to try to work things out, and being a young pup at the time, I really didn't know what the hell I was doing.
You raised the hag from a flaming pup?
Nope. She was already full grown, full charred. Barbecued, I think they call it in the South. But she came screaming into the universe on fire, and she had to be put out. People were delegated to tasks to try to figure out what the fuck was going on. Investigation kind of stuff. And she got kicked out of her dimension. Evidently, all the gods teamed up and kicked her out, along with all of the great heroes that were left after her consorts. She had this really bad habit of mirroring people and just dying. Just dying. No good reason, just dying.
And she was so grateful to be here that she just immediately started killing people?
Well, there had to be people here first for her to kill. It took a bit. We kind of left her to her own devices for a little too long, like a comatose patient, thinking that she wouldn't move for a while, but those damn vegetables can be fast when you're not looking.
Nothing more dangerous than an enraged broccoli.
Damn you, celery!
there's a Powerpuff Girl episode of that.
Well, we can't say that on the air. That's
Oh crap!
Sure you can! We highly endorse Powerpuff Girls! There you go.
Dun, 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 dun.
It actually harkens back to a Star Trek episode.
Enraged broccoli.
It has to do with being in the dark. It's the story about the nothing so deadly as an enraged mineral.
Well, I have no more questions for Coyote myself. I'm just going to hug him into my lap.
You're gonna have to sit there and tail wagging.
I'll pet him the whole way wherever the hell we're going.
He sits there eating gold coins.
I'll keep feeding him for a bit.
He eats them?
He eats them.
This distresses me more than you can
Rose.
imagine.
I will say, my sisters had relationships like that. They'd marry somebody, 2 weeks later, that somebody was dead.
Gone.
We couldn't figure it out. Now we know.
yeah, your sisters are fat.
Very.
Are you sure it wasn't hag intervention? That kind of thing's like kind of systemic, man.
Could
We
be.
go a little too close to the mountain, and there it is. Then you can't get out of the desert, and what you gonna do?
Just update this guy.
Just one of those oops moments.
Excuse me.
Well, I kind of think it was all terribly premeditated on her half. I mean, she killed off an entire generation. That takes some definite ability.
Well, if we say her name and that ends this world, will she be constrained to go on to the next one? Or will she be dead now?
What if we say her name 3 times in front of a mirror?
Well, the
That
problem,
doesn't work out too well, don't.
the problem with saying her name like that is that she will be instantly summoned and instantly awoken, and she's supposed to be sleeping for another couple hundred years.
I thought she'd overslept already.
Nope, keep her sleeping. Keep her sleeping until we find a way of killing her. This has been a working method. We're getting to a head. We've come to some new ground. We've got some terribly new things in the works that we haven't done before, and we're gonna give it a go.
Coyote,
Yep.
do you know what the internet is?
Yep. Who do you think invented it, Al Gore?
DM takes 5 points.
Coyote lives in circular time, so it doesn't make much difference to him.
If he doesn't invent it this year, maybe next time around.
It's a good thing first couple times around.
So if I may ask, without exploding anyone's head in, how is the internet working now?
Some things are existing that aren't supposed to be on right now.
And everything's supposed to. Thank you for playing the game.
There's
Everybody's done.
complications. Big complications. Big radio signal complications. You know how Wi-Fi works?
A little.
Yeah.
Is it
Okay.
just, can Wi-Fi travel through time?
Yes and no. And this time, there is a Wi-Fi connection. There is one Wi-Fi connection.
How great is the signal?
And let's see, how close are we to an iron reserve?
Where's the other?
Well,
This
we're
is
just
swamps.
we're just going straight through a mountain. We've gone straight through a mountain. Presumably, there's an iron strain in here somewhere. As soon as you're out of range of the iron, Wi-Fi should go away.
Oh. Is it only with this mountain?
No, they're kind of terribly interconnected. I know how, but I'm not allowed to say. Not yet.
Who keeps you from saying?
Susan had had my head for it.
Well, I know the next item I'm getting.
I'm gonna go to the bathroom. You guys discuss
Fucking
stuff.
hunk of iron.
Yeah, not. That's metagame.
What?
Yeah, no metagaming.
No, I was gonna turn and look at Coyote and go.
No.
Yeah. From what I've heard, that's not the only head she cut off.
Nah. No, Coyote just told me all this, so I know it.
No. I was gonna say that
He's gonna meddle a bit.
Oh.
about Destroyer. And
Be gone,
Oh,
kid.
yeah.
Kitty lives here. You can't tell Kitty.
God, we're going to censor his name. Not to ruin the plot. I'll laugh my ass off if you do censor it.
go back through in the editing process, put a big beep.
So her name starts with a T and ends in Anna.
Yeah,
Well,
it's...
yeah.
Hey, there's a parody video for you. Yeah, the hack's name is sudden. It's like a Please Stand By from like Fallout.
Yeah.
Nothing but screaming in the background. I can't get this one!
Alright, Leo, roll a percentile die.
Oh no, I didn't grab my dice. Where's my dice? Where's my dice? Where's my dice? No, I got my dice somewhere. I hope I have my dice somewhere.
Here.
Now come on, who hasn't looked at this and thought, I'm gonna put this inside somebody's eyeball?
Thank you.
Actually, that's how they extract corneas.
27.
Alright. You get a blip on your internet connectivity, but you're good.
What is it? User L1.
Shut up!
Mahal.
You're holding. What is your character's name again? Oh, bro.
I apparently forgot my dice. Son of a bitch.
Why
Alright.
does everybody keep trying to get a hold of me?
Coyote is in the back of the wagon, just chilling out. Doing coyote stuff.
I've asked my immediate questions,
Uh-huh.
and for the rest of it, I'm going to do reconnaissance, circling the wagon, going ahead of the trail, going behind the trail, seeing
Okay.
if we're being followed, seeing if we're running into something of note.
Okay, you guys are actually... You actually notice something very unusual for what is told as being the swamps. There's a wide expanse of desert.
Did I go the
Desert.
wrong way?
Nope. You
Are
guys
we
go
heading it into it, or we're in it?
You guys depart from the lands governed by the trolls, and going into the Haglands, it looks like something severe happened here. There's an expanse of desert in all directions.
I want to do an
Is this
arcana check for
recent?
the area.
It. From what maps tell you, this entire area is supposed to be a swamp. But the hardened, sandy mud tells you that this has probably been sand. It looks like the salt flats. It's been here for a bit.
24 on knowledge arcana.
Mm-hmm.
Does it seem like this is magically done, or is this natural?
This looks like something big happened here. It looks indicative of dragon fire that's very old.
I'm gonna roll my knowledge to see if I know any. Seeing as I'm of Francis's, can I use my knowledge to know if there's a old dragon in the area?
Okay, cool.
One adjusted.
One of the other dragons of legend is supposed to be at the front of the swamp, towards the Circle C.
Do I know the name?
Drusilium.
I think it might be
But
pertinent we.
Drusilium doesn't breathe fire. Drusilium is an aquatic dragon and has acid breath.
Well, maybe something happened to Drusilium.
This looks like a bigger dragon. Like, congratulations, dragons of old and legend, but something big
If
came
anybody
through.
would know what would be going on, it would be Drusilium. I think we should pay a visit.
You guys would have to travel about 12 days towards the Circle C in order to get there. You guys are toward the farthermost Hup Ridge. So you're actually closer to the Dragon Sea than you are to the Circle Sea.
What's at the Dragon Sea?
Here there be dragons.
A whole bunch of little ones? One big dragon?
It's kind of uncharted territory. The civilization as it's known is more towards the hub. And contained around Death Island. The farther out that you get towards the sea, the more magic becomes chaotic. It stops playing by the rules of conformity.
If we go to the Dragon Sea, which is closer,
Mhm.
and get no adequate answer, we can shove off to the Circle Sea if we survive it, and inquire with Drusilia. If Drusilia was attacked, she might be here for aid and support, in which case the closest dragon enclave might be the best one.
Everybody else input? We all going to go agree on this route?
Yes. Yes.
I'm going to be impartial to it.
I will use my speed to dash to move it double my speed.
I'm apparently very good with dragons.
Roll the spot,
so
everyone
much
that's
snails.
outside.
Don't grab their eyes.
What a spot.
I'm not outside the cart, so.
You wouldn't be able to.
I'm flying around behind your draw.
Damn, I almost thought that was a nat 20.
16.
19. Do you need one?
Actually, yeah. I do need a D20. Thank you. Thank you very much.
19 adjusted.
There are very large egrets circling around your proximity.
Oh, lineman. You might
And
want
that's where we're going to pause for right now and get ourselves lunch together.
Not quite. That just means I have to start the rest.
lineman
Enjoy
might,
these cameras!